Hi, Mark Ames here, and I'm going to provide an overview and review of Hot Prospector. Now, Hot Prospector is a new and powerful suite of tools, and it's definitely hot. Now, the brains behind Hot Prospector and the developer is none other than Mark Helton. Some of you may know Mark, and some of you may not. Mark's a seasoned marketing professional with over 13 years of experience. He's got a lot of experience in the telesales area, and it's his experience in this area that has given him the knowledge and the skills needed to develop the suite of tools which are Hot Prospector. Now, Mark developed, hired and trained a telemarketing department to create refinance and new home purchase loan opportunities. He also acquired and implemented lead management software system to ensure proper contact management by loan agents of leads created by telemarketing departments. He's also the creator and the brains behind Video Prospector and also Voice Prospector. In December 2012 he came out with SMS Hotbox, and Hot Prospector is his latest creation, and it's his most powerful creation to date and the product that he is most passionate about. Now, it's been in the making for over a year. This isn't some cheap WSO. Mark's been working on this suite of tools, this software, for well over 12 months. So it's a suite of tools for managing all aspects of prospecting for your whole business and also for your clients' businesses. It's suitable for one person, so if you're a one-man band, then this software is suitable for you. If you have small teams, the software is suitable for small team use and also larger teams. So it's a very scalable product. It even has a reseller platform option that's available for people or businesses that would like to resell the service to their clients, customers, businesses, or even corporations. Now, going across the top of the screen now, you can see basically the dashboard tabs, and I'm going to go through each of these one by one. So the first thing you can do when you're in Hot Prospector is get leads. Now, we all need leads. They're the lifeblood of our businesses. So within Hot Prospector there's a lead finder tool, and it will go out to Google and it will locate new leads. It allows you to pull a list of leads from any niche and any geographic area. You can also pull leads from different niches and different locations in the one search. Now, there's no need to worry about your IP address getting banned by Google because you're hammering them too much, searching and scraping for those leads. There's no need to worry about getting a proxy. Now, the good thing as well is that all this runs on Mark's dedicated server, and it's quick. So no need to worry about IP bans or proxies. It runs very, very quick on Mark's server, and I think he mentioned recently that he's even upgraded that server. Once you get your list of leads, you can add them to the contacts section. Now, you can add them to groups within your contacts section. Now, you can create a new group, or if you wanted to add leads that you've just found using the Get Leads tool, you can add them to an existing contacts list. You can have unlimited numbers of contact lists. Now, unlimited leads can also be added to those unlimited groups. Now, you'll never have to pay for leads again. So if you're currently paying a monthly subscription to a lead finding software, you can ditch that and you can just use the Get Leads tool within Hot Prospector. You can add in your own contacts. So if you've been out to a trade fair and you've got a whole lot of business cards and you want to add in 5 or 10 of those people to your contacts, then you can individually add them in. Or if you've got an existing database of leads that you would like to import into Hot Prospector, you can do that as well. So really, the contact section is where you can manage all of your contacts from one easy to use place. So instead of having them all over the place in different files and different locations, you can manage them from this one console. Now, Hot Prospector has an appointments facility. Now, this is integrated with your Google Gmail account or your Google account. Now, the great thing about this is that you can share your calendar via a URL, or you can even embed the calendar onto a website. Now, what can happen then is your customers or team members can then look at your calendar, and then they can nominate or they can select an appointment time directly on your calendar and book a time to meet with you to either discuss business or discuss things that are going on within the team. Now, you can select times that you're available or unavailable for appointments and nominate those, and then when people go to your calendar, they will see that those times are not available. So it's a very powerful feature of Hot Prospector. Now, the SMS and all the sections on Hot Prospector integrate with Twilio. Now, Twilio is a super service and very, very cost effective. So it's simple to use. You can create a campaign for customers in a very short period of time. Users can be subscribed by texting a specific keyword to a number or calling into a phone number. Now, customers can even call in to a phone number and have a number or nominate a number that they would like added to the list. So how powerful is that? The next tab is the Voice Broadcaster. Now, the Voice Broadcaster works in with the Power Dialer tool of Hot Prospector. You can add a new campaign and set it up in a few minutes. Voice broadcasting. With voice broadcasting, you can send out a voicemail in your own voice. And you also have the ability to add a voice broadcaster campaign directly to a Power Dialer campaign. Now, that'll make more sense in a minute when I talk about the Power Dialer tool of this suite. You can simply press a button if permission is granted to deliver a pre-recorded message. So, if you're calling a person and you get their permission to send them a message, you can just tap a button within the Hot Prospector suite, and then a pre-recorded message is automatically then delivered to that customer. At the end of messages, the customer can also then press a number to be sent wherever you want them to be sent. So you can call a customer, you get their permission, you then press a button and a pre-recorded message is delivered to them, and then at the end of that message you can decide what number people can press and where that number will send them. The Power Dialer. Now, this is the bee's knees and the most powerful aspect of Hot Prospector. Mark calls it the magic of Hot Prospector. It has built-in email and SMS templates. They can be triggered from a call status. So, for example, if I'm calling a business and I'm talking to them about providing the possibility of a mobile website or an app, and they indicate to me that they are interested in getting more information, then if I select an interested call status, then automatically that person can have an email, a predefined email that I've set up, automatically sent to them. I don't have to sit there or half an hour later remember that I've got to send that person an email, or sit there and then pre-type that email. I can just press a button and a pre-configured email that I've designed can be sent out. Now, not only that, it is also a personalized email that is sent out to that person. You assign the template to a specific call status. Now, I think that's really hot, and that's one of the reasons I think Mark has called this Hot Prospector. There's no more wasting time sending out emails or SMSs manually. It's all done automatically. Standard call statuses have been set up, but you can also set up your own specific ones that you may have that are very specific to your business. Now, you can also add call scripts. Now, this is a super aspect to Hot Prospector. When you're sitting there, or members of the team or members of the tele team are sitting there phoning potential customers and clients, then on their screen they can have the call scripts related to that specific call on the screen, and it can also have the specific personal details of potential customers included in that call script. So how personal would that be when they're calling someone and it's got the person's name, John or Mary or whatever, and so the telemarketer can call people by their first names. So, as we said, specific lead names can also be auto-added to scripts to make it simple when calling multiple businesses. Now, if that's not hot, I don't know what is. Reports. Now, reports enable you to manage and coach your employees or team. So as your employees or member of the team are making calls, those calls can be recorded. And then you can go into the admin section and listen to those recorded messages. Now, this will allow you to coach and give mentoring to your members of your team and allow them to improve their skill set. Now, you can view the calls that team members have made, and these calls can be date specific or even within a certain date range. The duration and the date of calls is listed, and as I said, you can view and listen to recorded calls, particularly for coaching and improved conversions. So you may listen to a couple of pre-recorded calls, and then based on what you hear within the call, there may be some specific areas that a team member or a telemarketer is making certain errors that you can fix and provide some coaching and guidance and improve their efficiency and closing rate. Now, all these reports can also be exported. Now, in the Team tab, you can add new team members. You can add permissions, so different team members can see different areas or have access to different areas of the Hot Prospector suite of tools. And it's all as simple as checking some boxes. So you go into the admin section, have your team member there, and you check the boxes as to what aspects of the suite they have access to. And you can also add team members on the fly, so it's a very efficient program. Now, here's a question. Why would you buy from Mark Helton? As I mentioned, he's been in the telesales and marketing game for years. He's got a proven track record when it comes to software development. For example, as mentioned earlier, he's developed Video Prospector, Voice Prospector, SMS Hotbox, and he provides continuous upgrades and, most importantly, support. Now, I'm on a Skype group with Mark, and Mark's always in and out of that Skype group providing support to people who have purchased his software previously. Mark's continually upgrading his software. Hot Prospector has already been through some additions and upgrades, and I know into the future Mark is going to be adding some additional functionality to Hot Prospector. It's certainly not finished. It's not set in stone. It's basically something that's under continuous development and research. I know for a fact that Mark is also going to be adding a bulk emailer to his Hot Prospector suite of tools shortly. Now, Hot Prospector. It's hot, and it's Hot Prospector. So I wouldn't hesitate. I would jump in there and purchase Hot Prospector. You have a lot of flexibility in the aspects of the suite of tools that you select. So if you only wanted to start with one aspect, for example, if you didn't want to do or have access to the SMS tab, then you wouldn't select that, and perhaps you just want the voice broadcaster to start with. So there's flexibility in what aspects of the suite you start with, and as your business develops and grows, then you can add the other aspects to the suite into your arsenal. Hot Prospector is there to assist you as a business in prospecting, but not only that, in controlling and managing your prospects. I know from experience that prior to Hot Prospector, I was using Google Docs and an Excel sheet, and I had all of my prospecting clients on an Excel sheet, and I even was starting to color code them, and then I'd be wondering had I returned a call to that particular person, and then I would nominate a time and then I'd forget to call people. Hot Prospector takes control of all those daily aspects of keeping in touch, of prospecting, keeping in touch, of following up, sending out follow-up emails and SMS messages. It's a complete suite of tools that will make your prospecting super easy and super efficient. Now at the end of the day, what it's going to do is increase your business opportunities, increase your conversion rates, and the bottom line is increase the profit within your business. I highly recommend Mark Helton, and I highly recommend Hot Prospector.